we're talking about rideshare. We're talking about coming to Uber and Lyft driver, making a little money, but expanding your horizons. Safety. A lot of times when I first started doing this, I didn't care about the music I was playing for them. I didn't important. Safety was the number one priority. Just yesterday, for when you were watching this, it was yesterday. Whenever you're watching it, I don't care if it's 10 years from now, it was yesterday. And I'm driving, and there's 3 drunk people on the back and 1 in the front. And all of a sudden, this guy's real quiet, and he rolls down the window, and we're stopped at a light, and he had the window down, and he's like very little. I mean, he's not showing any signs of anything, but he has one. I was like, "Are you throwing up?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, I didn't have a feeling he was throwing up, but I did have the feeling. And then I'm sitting there driving and everything. And he starts going out of the window more, and I'm like, I've never like seen anybody. I've seen a dog go out of when a dog posted. That's how far he's going out. And then all of a sudden I just pulled over, and then he's leaning out the window like this, throwing up, like to the whole thing, because he doesn't want to throw up in the car, and he's just leaning up on that. And I was pulled over, and his friend that was in the front seat that happened to not be drunk, he's like, "You're a professional." She's like, you just sensed it and everything. And then all of a sudden I pulled out some napkins for it, and it turns out that he and this other lady had left. So it's important that you have the safety and you have the consciousness to do it, instead of like just taking in their problems, because you can take in their energy, and if they have the energy of an accident, you can create an accident. Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
So I'm going to share a little bit about a near accident that I was in the other day, actually, just a few days ago. I was coming across the Coronado Bridge. It happened to be the night when there was a wreck off the Coronado Bridge, and someone had drove over the rail and down into the park below. I don't know if you heard about that. Killed 4 people, injured 5 or 6 more. But I was coming across the Coronado Bridge, and all of that was cleared out of the way. But there was a car on the side of the road. I don't know what was going on with it, but the car in front of me obviously didn't realize it until the last moment, and then hammered on their brakes and swerved. And one of the things I really take pride in as an Uber Lyft driver is I'm here to protect myself, obviously my own investment of my car, but of course the people in my car. And so I had to hammer on the brakes really quick and swerve to get out of the way. And the guy in the back, flung forward into his seatbelt and was a little bit nervous. But it was really funny because it was handled well and no one was injured. It was like they went right back into their conversation as if nothing had happened. I checked with them, "Hey, is everybody okay?" They were really thankful that I was paying attention and that we didn't get into a wreck. And again, nice big tip out of it.
Nice. Love it.